how do you get through those problems, those experiences, whether it's social media, whether it's people on the internet portraying you in a certain way, whether it's the comments like we talked about. Y'all getting on my damn nerves. Y'all better get out of my sister comments. Stop talking about her. Come on over to mine. I could take a little bit more. F it. Come on back over to my page. I could take a little bit more. I mean, y'all already done talked about everything. Just come back over. Come talk about me. Leave this girl. She done had one of the biggest moments in her life. Y'all bashing, body shaming her. That's nuts. How do you get through times like that? What are you doing to take your mind off of that?
Well, first off, Sports Illustrated still is. I don't even want to.
Can we make it pop up?
No, I'm still walking on cloud nine.
What?
Let me just let's talk about the good part first.
Period.
I'm still, fuck them first off for a second.
She said first.
Okay.
First off.
We'll get back to that in a second. But such a cloud nine outer body experience.
Wait, take me through the experience. Take me through the call. Take me through the opportunity. Take me through how this even came about.
This is another reason why I know God just speaks to me. That's why I never ask why. I just gotta keep asking for
clarity
and always unclog my ears so I can hear you, God. Whatever you want me to hear, please just speak it to me. Make it more clear so I understand.
Mm-hmm.
Long story short, my boyfriend and I, it was Super Bowl weekend, and we have this superstition. We're not doing Super Bowl until he's playing.
Oh,
this
I love that.
Year. So when he's in the Super Bowl this year,
that y'all aren't going until he goes.
No.
Yay. Okay, girl, give me a ticket.
Okay.
I'll sit in the car.
So long story short, we were in Malibu during the time because he was rehabbing. He broke his shoulder during last season and got shoulder surgery.
Okay.
And we were in Malibu, living our best lives.
Yeah.
No, but rehabbing and, long story short, his agent was like, come to Las Vegas for the Athletes First, which is his agency party.
Okay.
And we were just like, there's really no point. But his agent asked nothing of him.
Okay.
So we were like, for him to ask, let's just go.
We need to go. Yeah.
We can, and crazy enough, this is how when God talks to you, listen, because the private jet airport was completely packed out. They weren't letting any more private jets come. Start with that.
Y'all, they got money. Okay. I know y'all, we still on Spirit. So just listen to the story.
I'm not about to
just listen to the story. The private jet airport was packed. Okay. We get it, Jilly.
No.
I'm still on Delta. Comfort.
Me too, girl. No. First class. But me too. Me too, girl. I flew Delta here, okay?
Okay. Y'all just imagine you're at Spirit and there's no flights left. Okay, go ahead.
So the airport, they weren't letting any planes in. So we were like, well, damn, do we really want to go?
Okay.
And he was like, okay, let's drive. Let's do a road trip. Me, you, and the boys, our two dogs, Kiwi and Six.
Yeah,
he was
I love Kiwi. Kiwi, I be like,
Kiwi's an OG. Kiwi been around. He's 6 years old almost.
Around for a minute.
A minute.
Yeah.
That's my boo. Both of them my boo. My new boo and my old boo. But, so he was like, screw it. Let's just drive. Let's take a road trip.
How long was the drive?
4 hours, from LA.
Cool. That's cool.
So we were like, we'll have fun. Let's just do it. Whatever.
Yeah.
So we packed up the car, me, him, the two little boys, and we got on the road.
Mm-hmm.
Got to our hotel, got dressed, and went to the event. Lo and behold, the event is Athletes First, which is Deshaun's agency.
Yeah.
Times Sports Illustrated.
Wow.
So we walk in, we both nudging each other like,
hold on.
Yeah. And I'm like, did you have any idea? He's like, no. I'm like, of course you didn't. How the hell you ain't know? So now I'm like, what? I'm like, oh my goodness. So needless to say, one of his beautiful people who work in his agency, Savannah, was like, yeah, let me make an introduction.
Wow.
And lo and behold, I met a couple of the head people, and by the grace of God, they fell in love at first sight with me. They fell in love, and for them, they said it was a match made in heaven.
Wow.
I'm like, for me, it's a match made in heaven. What? So it's like, I didn't go through your traditional casting. It was
divine timing.
It was divine timing. And that night changed my life. That night, we exchanged contacts, and they told me, they were like, no, we want you.
Yeah.
And a couple months went by, and I believe in, God's timing, everything happens. So I'm not the type of person who hey, how are you? Hello, well, you said. So just waited a second.
Yeah.
And next thing I know, I received an email that, mind you, I was under the impression that I would still have to audition for
to do this.
the runway show.
Okay.
So this was just like, they fell in love. You know, I got the introduction in.
But let's talk.
But let's talk.
Yeah.
I skipped that whole process. And next thing I know, I got an email that just said, you know, we want to invite you to walk our 2024 Sports Illustrated Miami Swim Week runway show.
You were just glowing, walking down that runway.
I kid you
smiling,
not. Just like
I was like, her whole personality is just showing. You was like, the way you were walking, I'm like, she is just so herself in any room you walk in. I love that.
No, and it was
so
just
good.
Such an outer body experience. So, you know, I'm just on this high. I'm still on this high. Let me make that very clear.
For sure.
And, you know, I decided to share this moment with the world. Again, one of my most amazing awarded moments that I feel is going to forever be in my top
for sure
3. Let's be very clear. Like, besides Sports Illustrated, that's been around forever. Like, no one says what is Sports Illustrated, you know? Sure. So for me, it definitely top 3 outside of, you know, whatever else God has in store.
Coming.
But definitely top 3.
Okay.
So I share that with the world, and I post, and I always post and I get off. Like, I'm not at the point in my life anymore where I post and I'm like, let me refresh. How many likes? Like, you know, how many comments? I post and I get off. I forget I post. So I'm still on this high. It's like the day later. I'm getting all the calls from my family, talking. And one of my girlfriends calls me and she was just like, hey, I just want to, you know, just make sure you're good. And I'm like, huh? What you talking about? I'm great.
I hate those calls.
Oh my God.
I'm like, it gives me so much anxiety, PTSD because of all the blogs I've been on. They're like, did you see what they posted? I'm like, did the Shade Room say something? Am I going viral? Am I canceled again? It's literal PTSD when moments like that happen. Are you good? Don't text me that.
Yeah, don't.
Give me a second.
But mind you, I'm completely like oblivious. I had no idea. I'm like, what you mean? Like, I'm great.
Yeah.
Like, huh?
Yeah.
And of course, I log back on, and what do I see? Just, oh my God, you're stick and bones. Oh, you look like a skeleton. Oh my God, you know, where thick Jilly go? Oh my God, like, you're so unattractive now. Oh my goodness, like, you're ugly, all this stuff. And I'm just like, huh? Like, oh my God, do you throw up every day before you eat? Oh, she must be anorexic. Oh, she must be stressed the fuck out. And I'm just like, mind you, I'm so happy in this moment. I thought I looked the fuck good.
Baby, let me tell you something. Them abs and that thigh. I am over here trying to get cellulite out and get this donut out of my stomach. Give me the ab Jilly, please.
Just one?
What? I'll take 2. That's all I need. I don't need 6. I don't need a pack. I would take a duo. I would just put one on the left and one on the right. You looked amazing to me. And I think people...
Instead of 2 chains, call it 2 abs.
2 abs. 2 abs. 4 bracelets. It's like... You're sick. You're ridiculous. I think, seriously though, let me stop playing about this because this is serious. I think people take body shaming when people are bigger opposed to, oh, the slim. Like, that's still body shaming. I want you guys to know that, right? Like, that's still cyber bullying, body shaming someone based off of being small. Like, you don't just walk up to people and be like, damn, you so skinny. You don't do that. Let's just make that clear. I want y'all to know that. Like, that's weird. That's actually not okay. People think it's like not equivalent to talking about people that are obese. It's the same thing. It's body shaming. Stop it. Stop doing that to people. Like, stop commenting on people's bodies in a negative way. I even had to stop doing like, damn, you so tall. Like, somebody could be insecure about that. You know what I mean? Like, you don't just say that to people or like, oh, you're so short and cute. Like, that might be somebody's insecurity. You don't have to comment on the way people look. Like, stop doing that. Stop it. Unless you have something nice to say. But baby, I was up under there like, big.
I know.
You look great. You know, so.
That. And that's why it's so crazy because then, you know, the blogs are ones to blame too because then they pick it up.
Oh, of course.
And they don't even highlight the prestigious moment of Jilly walking Sports Illustrated. They're like, Jilly skinny as hell on the runway. And I'm just like,
Jesus.
Like, Jesus Christ. Like, that's this amazing moment. And that's the title of y'all's blog?